I don't know about you guys, but today seems like a perfect day to visit Social Blade. You know, just to check out those channel subscribers. Yo, no way is this possible. 200 subs? There has to be a secondary source. Well, squad, we did it. We made it to 200 subs. Honestly, when I made my very first YouTube channel in the 5th grade, I never thought I would be able to get at least 100 subs. But now that I finally am at this milestone point, I'm like beyond thankful. I really could not have done it without my friends and all you guys supporting me. So thank you so much. Beside from my boring thank you speech, a specific milestone I hit on my channel, I will make a special video. So 200 subs happens to be my channel's milestone I chosen. And what I typed down in my about page was that if we hit 200 subs, the special would be I will redraw my friend's art. But the thing is, this is not a stage as you might think. I remember a few months ago, my friend Emily,
what's the point?
has texted me one day asking me, hey, when about that 200 sub special thing, will there be like, when you hit 200 subs one day, when do we like send you the art and stuff, or like something like that? And I was like, you know what, don't worry about it, you guys don't have to send in anything. See, the plan is, once I was close to 200 subs, I will start to keep a close eye on the images my friends send in the group chat we're in, squad chat actually. Most of my friends draw, so it wouldn't be unusual if I see drawings as one of the images sent. So when I was at 150 subs at the time, I started to keep a close eye, and by 170 I was starting to save secretly some of my friends' pictures that they drew into my phone. I will be using 3 of my close friends' drawings that I will redraw today. They will be from Emily, Aaliyah, and Nyan. So before I start drawing, I need to get the supplies out first. For this video, I will be using my 72 Prismacolor pencils, my mini sketchbook with a black Sharpie fine point pen, and this amazing pencil ever known to exist in existence. I will also be using this convenient big pencil sharpener eraser. Before I start that though, I think it's best I show you guys the drawings I will redraw before I start drawing them. So like, the order I will go with drawing is Aaliyah, Emily, and then Nyan. So Aaliyah doesn't really draw, so finding a drawing for Aaliyah was a bit challenging. But you know, the internet is always creeping up with secrets. So what I did was go through all of her Instagram pages, and I eventually found a drawing she drew in art class last year. Here is the drawing. And as you see, it's basically a portrait of her old self in our old school uniform with a mild Snapchat filter. So this should be very easy to recreate. Now Emily draws quite a bit, and she also takes pictures quite a bit of what she draws. The thing is, what made her a little bit challenging to find as well was that the fact that she's more of a marker user kind of lad. And it's obvious for this video I will be using colored pencils, not markers, because I feel like it's been a while since you guys seen me use colored pencils. But about a month ago, I drew a humanized Espion, and I sent it to a group chat, and Emily seemed to like Espion, like my drawing of humanized Espion. So what she did was redrew that picture. But before you guys say, Nicole, you're basically gonna draw your own picture again, no. What's amazing about my friends redrawing my art is that they make it their like own representation of it. It's not like they're actually redrawing my art, it's more like my art inspired their drawing of how Espeon would look like as a human. So instead of interpreting of what Espeon would look like in my head, I'm gonna try to draw her Espeon and what it looks like in her head. Now here is Emily's version of a humanized Espeon. As you see, it's more of a sketch than a drawing, considering she didn't really finish drawing the hand, and it's obvious, it's like an obvious sketch. But her representation of her Espeon is really different from my Espeon that I originally drew, because as you guys see in my Espeon, she has a ponytail, but like there's like pigtails here. She has like a suit, a bodysuit, I think that's what you call, with these like belt things at the bottom and some like casual looking boots. Emily didn't draw boots probably because there wasn't enough room, but she changed away the belt, like how the belt would be, and kind of like she has the same bodysuit about. But the hairdo is quite different though. She gave Espeon a little bun, which cute by the way, and more volume in hair. So this is actually going to be quite different and interesting, and I'm really looking forward to that. Also with Aaliyah's drawing, because I'll show it to you guys again, but as you guys see, this is Aaliyah's drawing, and if you guys watched my channel before, like in my story time and tea videos, you guys would probably find out that my style is mostly like cartoon, and this is obviously realism. Definitely not my forte. So I'm really excited to see how this would turn out too, considering I never really draw with realism. It's gonna be quite interesting. Now 9 in the group chat seems to be drawing a lot, and especially recently she's been sending in pictures of her drawings. So when I do her, I'm gonna recreate 3 of her drawings actually that she has sent via the group chat. Now last month I made a humanized version of Pikachu and what Pikachu would look like in real life. And basically, like Emily and Espeon, Nyan decided to redraw my Pikachu after I sent my version of it in the group chat, and made her own Pikachu as a human with inspiration from me, but in her representation mostly. So I actually drew this in my bigger sketchbook, so this is what I sent in the group chat. This is my humanized Pikachu. She's very cute looking. She has like pigtails, her eyes are a little bit out of whack, but overall she's as cute as she can be. And this is what Nyan's interpretation drawing of Pikachu in real life would look like. As you guys can see, extremely different. Her shoes are different, her socks are a little bit above the knee, the skirt is pleated, her top is also pretty different. She has a choker and a side ponytail. Love that. Love the JoJo look. Eye style is definitely different. And even the gloves are different. So I'm really excited to redraw this in her interpretation. I forgot what this one was about, but this was sent in April 10. And what she drew was this girl. I don't know the backstory, I forgot the backstory, but pretty casual looking, has some boots and very extremely detailed hair. That's gonna be kind of a challenge for me to draw it, but I am excited. The eyes look very manga-ish, so it's also gonna be kind of a challenge for me because my eye style is pretty different. And yeah, third picture is something she actually sent in the group chat literally a few days ago, and basically it's a page filled with pictures, but I'm only gonna pick one picture, and that's gonna be this interesting picture. It has, I think it's like a country human or something. Basically I'm gonna draw this little profile of this girl man, and yeah, the style is pretty different, but I can't wait to start working with this. It's very different. It really reminds me of the Odd Ones Out art style, to be honest. So this is actually going to be very interesting because this is way different from my art style, and yeah, let's start drawing. Well guys, I opened my sketchbook up. I have my pencil ready. I have this picture next to me, and I also realized I'm gonna need to buy a new sketchbook soon. So I think what will be most challenging about drawing this piece is that I'm not really used to doing like a profile drawing. I'm more used to doing like a full body. So the fact is I need to learn how to do sizing, make sure that the head is not too big, but also make sure that her torso is not too like small or something, because then I'll have to draw the legs and then the shoes and then the skirt, and that's gonna make it more of my own presentation than her presentation. So yeah, there's a lot to work with. Not only is it realistic, but it's also there's a lot of space challenges. Well guys, this is like a literal reason why I never draw realistically. Oh god, Aaliyah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you look this way. I mean, this is literally what happens when I try to draw realism. I'll make something so pretty into something so terrible. And that's why I stick to cartoons. But literally guys, let's compare the two. Which one looks better? Obviously this one. The fun fact, cause I was in the same middle school as her and she drew this in 8th grade, so. The fun fact about this though is that I was in the same art class as her. We literally had to find a picture of ourselves and then it got printed, and then we basically traced ourselves to make the drawing. And even then, my portrait of myself did not look as good as this, so I'm just at a loss here. So I'm gonna use my Sharpie fine point pen, and I'm just gonna hope for the best, and maybe I can try to make this look more like this. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a quick break and just apologize to Aaliyah with no context. Literally my apology. Look at this, like she's literally asking why, and I can't really spoil this for her. Okay guys, I'm finally done with the fine lining, whatever you call it, and to be honest here, it's looking a little bit clearer, looks a little bit better. I'm pretty sure it'll look way better once I use this to erase everything, every single pencil marking. And yeah, I am legitimately not kidding when I say this, but this whole sketchbook thing of this footage is literally 27 minutes long and counting. So in reality, this to you guys, it might seem like 5 minutes, but it's actually 27 minutes in real time. So just putting that out there. And let's start erasing. Okay, so I just finished erasing, and yeah, time to do the coloring. So considering that this all is like black and white, I'm gonna use a variety of grays. So yeah, well, I finally did some swatching, and I'm gonna overall use these 4 colors. And yeah, let's begin. Okay guys, I am like finally done this recreation. This was basically a whole hour project. I think what made this project longer than it should be originally is because I lost memory while about like 42 minutes in drawing this, so I literally had to take like the first introduction in footage and like the 42-minute footage and speed it up, shorten it a little bit and whatever, and then like have to transfer those footages to my Google Drive. So for all I know, it could have been more than an hour, who knows, but yeah, it was still a pleasure to draw this though. I'd say it's actually not that bad. It ended up pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty good in my eyes. So yeah, off to the next drawing. Right now I'm about to start Emily's drawing, and here's Em's drawing. As you see, it's more like a sketch, but it's still going to be kind of challenging anyways because our styles may be similar, but the eye style is pretty different, along with like some of the anatomy. So I'm really excited to redraw her vision of what an espion in real life would look like. Alright, so here's M's sketch recreation drawing I got so far. I'm not gonna color it because she didn't color hers. So what I'm gonna do is just fine line it, and what I'm gonna do is just fine line it, and then that'll be that. Guys, it is now finished. Here is my recreation, and here is M's recreation. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself. It looks pretty close, actually, if you ask me. I mean, I did do some minor changes, like add some ears. I really like how her version is a little bit more like edgy, so yeah. Alright, now to start with Nyan's drawings. So as I said in the beginning, I will only draw this country human, I assume, odds one out style person. And yeah, I'll just draw this person in the corner of my new page. Right, I tried my best, and I don't think it looks that bad. I think it looks pretty good for the first time. Next thing I will work on is detailed girl, so this should be a little bit challenging, but I am up for it. I see in the beginning of the video my Pikachu looked way different than Nyan's Pikachu. And the style is also really different, especially the eyes. I am excited to start working with this. So guys, I finished Nyan's drawing. Here is my version and here is her version. As you guys could see, I went a little bit darker with shading and hers is a little bit more subtle. But I really tried. I think the hardest part actually, surprisingly, was the hair. Anyways guys, thank you for 200 subs. This is the special, and yeah. Thank you for hopping onto my boat of my YouTube journey, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Cheerio.